Hi everyone, in today's video we are going to be doing our monthly check-in to see what we have saved through the month of November. So if that is something that you are interested, please stay tuned and let's get into it. Alright you guys, I have already went in and transferred all of October's totals that was here at the end of October. So we are going to be starting with our high priority sinking fund binder. Move the cash tray out of the way. Grandbabies has in their envelope 50, 70, 90, 110, 30, 50, 70, 90, 210, 30, 40, 50, 55, and $260. They started out the month at $210 and we put back $60, $50. So that's a $50 increase. Okay, Corvin has 50, 70, 90, 110, 30, 50, 70, 90, 210, 30, 50, 70, 75, 80, $280. And he started the month out with 190. So that's going to give him a total of $90, I do believe. Yep, we put back $90 for him this month. It is the 3rd of December. We're fixing to be kicking off our first paycheck of December cash stuffing, so stay tuned for that. On car maintenance, or is this car maintenance? Actually, I'm missing a thing. I'm missing Christmas. I gotta go get that out of my wallet because I did have it with me when I went shopping yesterday. Anyways, the next one is going to be car maintenance. It has 50, 60, 70, and 80. It started the month out with $10. So we did add $70 this month, which is really good. We really need to get that built up. I do need to get an oil change and some windshield wipers for my car. Okay, I went and got my Christmas envelope out of my purse that actually goes right before car maintenance. We did end up at the beginning of November, we had $255. I did end up putting, let me see, $745 into the Christmas envelope, but since then I have did most of my Christmas shopping, so what we have left is 50, 100, 20, 21, 22, and 23. $123. So that is going to be, let's see, we're going to take that from 255. We ended up being $132 and then shorter than what we had last month, which is fine. It is Christmas season, so we did get a bunch of that Christmas bought. I only have about $123 left to spend, and I think everybody will be bought for and my Christmas will be done. If you're not done Christmas shopping, leave me a comment down below and let me know, when do you expect to be done with all your Christmas shopping. In medical, there was, let's see, $10 at the beginning of the month. We now have 100, 10, 20, 5, 30, and 35. So that is $135. That is an added $125 for medical this month. Emergency fund, it had $42 at the beginning of November. So it now has 100, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67. 167. That's an added, subtract 42. We ended up doing $95 this month, which is really good. No, that's not right. 167 subtract 42 equals $125 this month. I punched something wrong. Yep. So we ended up putting $125 back for November. Mental health started out the month with $107. We now have 120, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42. That's $35 added. Yep, and $35. Boss Lady, I did end up taking some stuff out. I got a few Etsy orders and I ran out of laminating paper and had to make some more envelopes for my 52-week box challenges. If you guys are interested in getting a 52-week challenge box, I'll leave my Etsy link down below. We now have all the colors in stock. We have the pink, the green, the blue, and the orange. So please go to my Etsy and check that out. So Boss Lady started out with $55 and we now have $5, $10, $15, $16, $17. So that is, we spent $38. Yep. So that's okay. We'll start building that back up. I'm pretty good for a while now. I think I'll be able to fill all my orders and get those all completed and sent out. Taxes, it started out with $75. It now has 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 95. That's a total of $20 that we ended up putting back in taxes for November. We'll probably be putting more into that since we got some orders on Etsy. Birthday started out with $55, which, you know, it was after my husband's birthday and Junior's birthday. We now have 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, and I always keep that. I never count it. So we have $35 in birthday. So that we've spent $20. And I'd like to get this built up to at least $200 by Lucille's birthday, which is the end of January. So I have about a month and a half to get this built up for her birthday, because it is her first birthday. Date night had $5 when we started, and it now has $50, $60, and $65. So that is a total of $60 that we added to date night. Hopefully we'll get to go out on a date pretty soon. Family fun started out with $5, and it now has $50, $60, and $65. We are going to go to Muskogee tonight and go see the Rima lights. So I'm going to take Junior and Lucille and their mama. So we have $65. And so that's an added $60 to family fun. That's pretty good. So that'll be different because we are going to be spending some of that tonight. Pest control had 20. It had 55 when we started. So we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 75, 85. $85 for an added $30 for the month. It's really good. It's nice to see these growing and not, you know, being emptied. So we're being pretty disciplined about how we're using the money and saving the money. Household had $27 at the end of October. It now has 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 60, nope. 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 66, 67. So that's a total of $40. This is really good. Okay. So that's going to do it for our high priority sinking fund binder. Our next binder is going to be our low priority. And so this is going to be back to school. When we first started in back to school at the end of October, beginning of November, it had $5 in it, and it now has 25 and 30. And that is an added $25 for the month, which is good. This over a little bit. Got my calculator over here. I know you guys can't see that. Vacation, when we started, had $55. It now has 120, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, and 70. So it now has $170. So that is an added $115 for the month. It's really good. Really want to go on a vacation this summer with the kids. Got to start building up birthday, because I know it's Lucille in January, Alyssa in February, and in March is Corvin's 16th. We are going to take him on a weekend trip, so I really got to start building it up. Other holidays had $10 when we started, and it has none, so it's a negative $10, which I actually had this built up to like $85. But I took it for Thanksgiving and rolled it over to help offset the cost of Thanksgiving dinner. Clothing had $30 at the beginning of November. And it now has 50, 65, 70, 75, and 80. And so that is an added, I think that's 50. And added $50. I'm still on the look for a coat. I'd like to get me a nice coat. I have to go to Dallas next week for work, so I think when I'm down there I may go look at some clothing shops and see if I can find the coat that I've really been trying to find. I'm not being too picky, but I kind of have an idea what I want, and just in my area they don't usually carry that. New car had $20 when we started, and it now has 50, 65, and 70. So that's an added $50. New home, it had $45 when we started. And it now has 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, and 90. Oh, I think that's 100. Hold on. 50, 60, 75, 80, 85, 90, and 95. Nope, $95. So that's an added $50. So it's pretty good. We have quite a bit that's in the plus, meaning that it grew this last month. Some not very much, some quite a bit. And then this is the new envelope that I added. This is an envelope for my husband. We haven't been stuffing for him, but I did end up starting. He had 0 in there, and he now has 10, 15, and 20. So we have $20 starting his envelope. And it's going to be used for things that I may just want to go out and buy him. It's not for his personal use. He gets his own money out of his paycheck because we do split the bills halfway down the middle. Our savings challenges, which I'm really excited about this one because I know that we did quite a bit in this envelope this month. So on the $1 savings challenge, it had $92 when we started. Now, I'm not going to count them, but it now has $104. And so that is an added $12. Then the 52-week challenge, when we started on it, and I don't think that that's correct, but it may be, 52-week, we started out with 406, and it now has 594. And so that's a plus of $188 for the 52 week. Super excited. We're hitting the larger numbers, so we're going to start stuffing more each pay period. Cannot wait to get that completed. I'm actually going to end up probably doing that 52-week challenge again. We really would like to get a new refrigerator, and so I think I'm going to try to do it again, and that way this time next year I'll be able to go and get the refrigerator that I really would like to have. The $5 challenge had $40 when we started for the month. And it now has 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, and 50. So we did end up putting back $10 for the month. One month ahead, it only had $98 at the beginning of the month. And we now have 120, 40, 60, 80, 90, 200, 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, and 23. We have $23, no, we have 223, but let me double check. 120, 40, 60, 80, 90, 200, 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, and 23. So $223 was, and then that is an added $125 is what we got to do this month. That's awesome. My goal is to get 1 month ahead $1,000 and then get it into the bank. That way we will always be a month ahead on our bills and then having buffer. Savings had at the end of November had $1,423. I'm not for sure. I had to take some of this money out for I don't know. We had to get a new washer machine and my washer had been leaking, and so we had to redo the floors in there and buy a new washing machine. I actually had quite a bit more in there, but it now has, and this is, a lot of this is prop money because I don't have the money here on hand. It's all in the bank and my savings, but it now has 100, 200, 300, 400, 5, 6, let's try that again, 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 1,000, 50, 70, 90, 95, 1,100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48. $1,148. So we are in the negative. $275, which quite more came out than that. I think it was like $1,300, but we are slowly paying the savings account back for that. Me and my husband we're splitting it down the middle. State taxes had $81 when we started, and it now has 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, and 61. $161, and I do believe that this is enough to make that payment. So we added $80. This will probably be gone the next time we check in because I do need to send this in and get that last payment made, and then it's going to be time to do this all over again. We always end up having to pay in for state. We get just a little bit back for federal, and the last few years I haven't been doing what I should be doing, is taking the little bit we get back from state or federal and paying the state. But that will change this year. But hopefully I can start putting back extra state taxes throughout the year. That way whenever we do our taxes and we get that bill, we already have the money to go ahead and pay that off. Land taxes, at the end of first of the month we had nothing in there. We are gearing up to get this year's payment done. It now has 20, 40, 45, and 50. So that is an added $50 for this month, which is really good. As soon as I get that state taxes paid, then we will be getting that, I don't know, getting that road over to the land and get that all done. So I have one more envelope that I don't have in this. I actually have it part of my bills because it's figured into my bills. And that is the washer payment that me and my husband are paying back to the savings account where we can get that paid back. It was either we go and get finance for it and just make our furniture payment go up. And I just said, well, while I have the money, why don't I just pay it, and then we just pay the savings account back. That way we don't have the financing fees, and it was basically what we would be paying to the furniture place. So we're trying to get that debt paid off. I'm really been kind of working on the snowball debt method, and hopefully I'll be making a video of that soon, but I haven't quite figured everything out. I think I'm almost done with that, but as soon as I get that figured out, I will be sharing that with you guys, so stay tuned for that. The amount that I took out of the savings account was $1,300 to buy the new washer and do the flooring. So we both are paying back $30 a month on our, or no, $30 a pay period on the washer to try to get that replenished. So this is from the end of November, and it has 50 and 60. So it now has $60. That is an added $60 for the month of November. So this will start building pretty good, because like I said, we've been paying $30 each pay period to try to get that knocked out. So now we're going to add this up. For the beginning of November, we ended up having, and sped up here, and we'll tell you what we began the month of November with. So the beginning of November, our total was $3,408 that we have in our sinking and savings. So the end of November, we now have new total for the end of November is $4,451. So that is a difference of $1,043 is what we saved for the month of November, which is really, really good. It would have been a lot more than that if we wouldn't have had to tame off the money for the washer machine and the remodel to the laundry room. So that is going to complete our November check-in. I hope that you guys like this content. This is the very first time that I've actually got to sit down and do sinking fund check-ins with you guys. I've been doing it off and on throughout the year, but nothing like this. My goal is to keep hitting these hard, and then every single month check in with you guys and let you know how our savings is going. And as soon as we get started on that snowball debt, I am hoping that you guys will follow along and teach me along the way, because I'm still learning all this. So as always, thank you guys for watching. Until the next video, God bless.